was one time I went to a Taco Bell and they messed up my enchilito. I asked for no onions. They put them on there. I drove around for a week looking for Mexicans to kill.
Discovered somebody had my debit card. I went out with a baseball bat and just wanted to kill any Canadian that I saw.
Why the Canadians, Liam?
What?
Maybe they're all bankers.
But like, I will never be as famous as Liam Neeson. Probably never. But I've done interviews before. You know, it's not fucking hard. You know, it's pretty cut and shoot. How you doing? What you been up to? You know.
Ever thought about killing black people?
Yeah. No, they don't ask that.
Oh, wait.
That
wasn't part of the interview? It just popped up organically somehow?
It's just everything look.
I drove around looking for a black man to kill.
If you have racial problems and you settle those racial problems privately on your own, well, I don't care the scenario. That's good. Don't tell people about it. Don't come out.
Do you think maybe Liam Neeson just had some black neighbors move in next to him and he was just like prefacing
I just want to get this
I just want to let them know that I wanted to kill them at one point.
Someone did something very close.
This is long before my wife killed herself.
Dude, and he always falls back on that. Like, this is why we let you do 4 Takens, Liam. It's because we were upset. We were just as sad for you.
Okay, so we got 3 Takens, but every other movie since then has been a variation of Taken.
It's
even
pretty,
this new one.
Yes.
What the fucking Cold Front or Cold July or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Cold Transit.
His interviews have been going cold.
Actually, I think they're on fire.
Yeah, they canceled the premiere. And he's like, why'd they cancel the premiere? Oh, do you really need to be told why?
I drove around looking for every Jew Hollywood producer I could find. I wanted to murder him.
I just want... that happened, and I was just walking around with
Maybe
machete.
he's just fucking trolling us all, and he's getting way into character for a new movie.
I don't
that he's
know,
about to
man.
be doing.
I think...
Taken 4,
I just...
a black man steals Liam's daughter.
Well, that's just it, man. I think it's just, this whole the racial awareness is so new now. Nowadays, with everything, everybody's being socially correct. And Liam Neeson just thought he was doing something. I kind of see where he was coming from. He's like, hey, I saw some personality flaws in me.
Right.
I corrected
He's not
those flaws.
saying, like, I still feel that way.
He should have never gone into details, though. He should. That's when you halt. That's when you stop. Here's how my daughters are doing.
Well, I will say, in today's society, yeah, you probably shouldn't talk about that, but I cannot fault the guy. He's not an American. He doesn't talk like we do.
Oh, no, it's no reflection on us Americans.
No, but I'm just saying, like, from his, I'm trying to put myself there as to why he felt like it was okay, and I'm not justifying what he said or what he felt or anything like this, but I think the point that he was trying to make is that he felt that way, and he doesn't feel that way anymore.
Yeah, but what came off as, like, every time a crime happens to me or someone I love,
kill all the darkies.
I blame a minority. That's the problem.
Yeah, maybe so.
The problem isn't, hey, Liam, you had these emotions, you corrected them, that's cool. The problem is you had those emotions, and it just so happens you took it to the good part.
Like you're saying I don't know what it feels like to be a minority. I was Rob Roy.
The worst case scenario out of that whole story was like Liam Neeson, Qui-Gon, goes like Qui-Gon on a black person because he's mad someone got raped.
I was killed in the first 5 minutes of Gangs of New York. As an Irishman, I was persecuted.
I've never been all right with that.
That's why. Yeah, he was on the side of the Irish in Gangs of New York, and they were trying to be fucking booted out. He was like, I'm just saying.
This is black people's fault.
I went by and played a black man in Gangs of New York as a preacher. Dead rabbits.
As far as I was sold bad weed, and I thought to myself, wall, why not a dome?
Let's forget the whole wall and put a dome on it.
And what sucks is...
And then they made Darkman. So weird. So weird. Like, what happened?
For those of you who can't see, I literally just jumped out of my chair laughing.
Darkman.
No, but I feel like I felt when I found out about when the Kevin Spacey truth. I mean, this is no way like Kevin Spacey, but it's just one of those things like where one of my favorite actors has let me down.
And it's like, oh shit, I like them.
Yeah. And, like, Liam Neeson could have just prevented that by not saying anything. He could have just said, you know, I had my own little personality flaws. I corrected them. The rest of the American people, with their own hatred, can settle that shit out, too. But he went into... Oh, my God.
Who was interviewing him? What was this for? What source?
I don't know. It was...
like ABC,
I want to
2020, CNN, something like that.
I want to say this was just, like, I want to say it was like, not a major publication, but a pretty well-known publication.
It was the Irish Herald.
I want to say, like, not TMZ, but, like, and, like, not BuzzFeed, but, like, Livewire.
You mean the source for all the news ever, BuzzFeed?
It was somebody at, like, a press junket. So it was the press junket for Cold Pursuit. So I figured...
Oh, Taken 5.
Taken 5.
Yeah.
It was the press junket for Taken 5. So so they have it on...
This is a resurface interview from 2014, just so fucking people know.
We just found
like, this is like how fucking shit gets
Oh my
skewed
God.
throughout the fucking
Well,
world.
no,
like,
this
I just
headline-
got my fucking Facebook feed littered yesterday with Dave Mirra died. 2016, motherfuckers. Do a little bit of fact checking before you do this, okay? But either way, doesn't matter. The interview was still there.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it resurfaced. It still happened. It was 5 years ago, and he still hates black people.
Liam Neeson admitted to racial profiling in resurfaced interview from 2014, saying, and I quote, "We all do it. We all do it.
We all think about
You know,
killing.
you lose your keys. you lose your keys and you just want to take out every Puerto Rican.
You lose your keys and you take it out all over Alicia Keys.
Because her last name is Keys. No,
And she's black.
So Cold Pursuit is about...
Yeah. Anyways, my new film is a rip-off of The Snowman, which was horrible with Michael Fassbender.
They think we can just be cast alike, you know.
I'm going to be cast in the Next of Kin Part 2 with an all-hologram Patrick Swayze.
All hologram.
You ain't got nothing. What the fuck, though? Like,
No, that's just...
how do we feel about this?
What, about Liam Neeson?
Yeah, I mean, you say, yeah, let it be.
I'm not saying...
Don't say things.
You can't really punish the man.
Well, no.
If you punish
we're
the man...
not Frank Castle by any means.
Well, no, but if the media decides to punish Liam Neeson, and they already have, they canceled the premiere.
Just a little reminder, Liam Neeson punishes us with every goddamn movie that's come out since Taken 2.
If it's pretty... Yeah. Every movie's the same. Someone kidnaps Liam Neeson's family members. Something.
It's on a plane that he's having to fucking take down the terrorists. Now it's on a fucking train.
The last thing I saw that I really appreciated him in was Batman Begins, and he was playing Ra's al Ghul, and I was just like, oh, this is fucking finally cool. Liam Neeson, this is awesome. But then you know, Taken 2, Taken 3.
And they kind of fucked up Ra's al Ghul also. Let's be honest here. Like a little bit.
That trilogy fucked up a lot of things.
Right, but
though.
I mean, it is definitive. Well,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and say this. Like, it is a different vision. Nolan was trying to make a more realistic, something that could be imaginable if it's set in our modern day society, which I think he actually nailed, honestly, because
yeah, and I like that Ra's al Ghul
Batman in the comics has no place in the real world.
No,
here,
absolutely not.
So they did a good job of making it feel visceral.
Well, according to Liam Neeson's interview, Liam Neeson shouldn't be existing. I'm walking around with machetes, looking for minorities.
Me in the League of Shadows, looking for our darkies.
I got a parking ticket.
Let's see, what the fuck is going on here?
But I didn't mind. I didn't mind how Ra's al Ghul was in Batman Begins. It wasn't until, like, The Dark Knight Rises where I actually had a problem with that trilogy. Talia, Anne Hathaway as Catwoman, Catwoman's character
Wasn't
herself,
even called Catwoman.
Wasn't even called Catwoman. Bane, just not having...
You mean you have a problem with Bane?
Just fucking the asthma mask. Also, the majority of that movie, daytime.
I liked his voice quite a bit in that movie.
But nothing, no character has said something as fucking ridiculous as Liam Neeson has in that interview.
Yeah.
He sounds like a Batman villain.
And I'm gonna quote Ra's al Ghul from Batman. I was done wrong. by a dark man, and I hunted the streets relentlessly looking for any dark man.
It's time to take our tiki torches.
Like, honestly, maybe he was in fucking Ra's al Ghul character.
Maybe that's
there.
the problem.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe he's
like,
too much of a fucking method
he's a
actor.
fucking vigilante.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Ra's al Ghul was like, fuck this. Like, the justice shall be punished by us. So, like, he was fucking preparing for this role for years.
I just don't know what in this interview just triggered him to go, well, you know what?
This is probably some poor guy moving the lights on the background, and he just so happened to be African American. He's like, this reminds me of that one time.
Mr. Neeson, I just wanted to see where your career goes from here. You've answered everything that needed to be answered.
No, I'm not finished. Let me tell you about the gays and the Jews.
I think where he took it too far is like the 50 interviews afterwards. He just kept saying it.
I just put it on loop. Yes, you don't need to have me in there.
His co-star's like squeezing his knee.
Stop it!
Stop fucking, our careers are over now!
You're taking the fucking movie, Liam. You're taking it.
This is Crowd's Fault. I'm Dan.
I'm Jake.
Until next time, guys, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.